losses. He's certainly quite hopeful and a confident young lad, Rod.
Yes, he certainly is. He's going to be playing the playoff for the World Championships later on this week as well. And been around a couple of years now, as Darryl, and along with Campbell Jackson. And these youngsters, John, they come into the game and they don't show any respect to the other players and older players, but they attack the board more, so they're not frightened of these top players. I mean, Darryl will not be scared of Adrian Lewis, a two-time world champion. He will get up there and he'll try and, take the game to 80. And, we're talking last game on, as you said, perhaps a little bit lethargic, so 80's got to be a bit careful here.
Well, yeah, and we have the Adrian factor, who turns up.
First leg.
There's such a disparity between his A game and B game with Adrian. It is significant who turns up for Adrian here.
That's something that Darryl can't afford to do. Start missing doubles against this man, because he does turn up with his B+ game. It's possibly going to be good enough. Well, finally, he gets in with a double 16. He stays down there for the treble 19. It's not a bad route, because you've already got the range of the bottom of the board.
Well, yeah, and the center of the double 16, the same height as the center of the treble 19. So
86.
They do work well together. It's just a matter of moving across.
137.
That's a good score. Get his confidence going. Regain the lead in this leg he started.
140.
Yes, we have to say, a bit like Gary Anderson, who we just see throw a wonderful game of darts. A 99 average with double in.
44.
Anderson and Lewis, when they're fluent, they're a joy to watch. Their box office with Van Gerwen. That's not to say that Taylor isn't box office, obviously.
83.
But it's the speed of these throwers that just makes it so entertaining. Lewis leaving the 160. You normally try to go in on the 160. Can Lewis take it out for this first leg?
The answer is yes. If he gets another one, it's a double top. What a way to start the match, and that is certain to bring out A-game Lewis.
Yes, a nice level 15 dart leg for Adrian Lewis, and he's straight in with that double top again.
79.
You almost expected the same shot in reverse there after that first dart and found the double top. And it might as well have been a 160 in as far as Gurney's concerned, because all momentum
35.
now with Adrian.
$38.
Just shows you don't have to miss by much and it all goes wrong. Very good darts. Not quite there.
134.
Good cover shooting.
Well, there's two in. Oh, I thought it was going to be all three. Well, that's what Darryl's got to do. As soon as 80 has an indifferent score, he's got to come in and hit two trebles. He's got to try and punish him, because you 92. Know that 80 may throw three bad darts, but then all of a sudden he'll come in with a 180, 140 to get himself right back in the leg. So Darryl can't afford to make as many mistakes as 80 can afford to make.
Yeah, when he needs at least a 140 here, you feel to stay level kind of with Lewis. Does that. There's some pressure on this 110 of Lewis. Gurney on 100. Needs a treble. Can't get it, so opportunity for Gurney to break back.
Darryl reply 100.
He's hit the treble 20, double top. Oh, now double 10, can't afford to miss this, and it was 80. On the wire, but not close enough. So Lewis comes back 14, double top to hold on to the throw. Now he's down to 10s. He does not miss the double 10. As Lewis storms into a 2-0 lead.
And Gurney playing fairly well. A little unfortunate to be down 2-0.
51.
Certainly, with this shorter format, Rod, you can't afford to miss those opportunities. I mean, you got that treble
36.
20. You have to hit the double. Just have to.
Well, as you said, because of the short format, you know, it can change so quickly. Steve Beaton against Phil Taylor. Should have won the first leg. He could have put Phil playing a little bit edgy, but all of a sudden it's turned around and Steve was the one who got edgy. And again, there was Darryl. You know, win that second leg, and he's sitting there happy. But now the pressure's on him to hold his throw and to hold on to this first set.
45.
Oh, and there's a good score for Adrian to punish. You see the 45. He wants to, you know, because he hasn't had it all his own way, even though he's 2-0 up.
81.
But scoring-wise, Gurney's been quite good. So Lewis would have wanted to punish harder than that. Well, that's a good correction because he certainly needs it.
125.
That's a good return from Lewis.
Yeah, they did the same thing there.
Well, possibly 6 darts here for Gurney, but he's got to find a treble, and it can't be a green one. It's got to be a red one. Brilliant last dart. Gives him that straight ton again. Left. He missed it in the previous leg, and he's going to come back to have a go at it in this leg.
98. That'll require 100.
Yep, that treble first start to get 2 chances. Double top. Stays in the set. Good execution. Can't fault his overall performance so far. He's putting in a good effort.
150.
This is 80. I wouldn't say he's right at his best, but he's up there.
Well, it could be Gurney that could be 2-1 up. He missed the
111.
100 in that previous leg, and he takes the 100 out. But Lewis, he's filling it up.
140.
The speed of that third dart sometimes does tend to waste that dart when he really speeds up. But that's just showing confidence that you know you're going to hit that treble 20.
Well, he's looking to close out this set with 12 darts or less, I guarantee. Really go storming into the break. He's left 126, so, or 106, excuse me, and Gurney back at 250, although he's playing a good leg, finds himself with no real solution. Pressure, I suppose. Well, that is some pressure. He's done all he can. He's just got to hope for Adrian to miss. It's double top, though, for a 12-dart leg in the set. Adrian Lewis storms out to 1-0 lead in the sets, and Gurney playing well, gives him a little fist bump, and a great match so far, really. It's heating up, and I don't think it's over by any means. Well, yes, and great pace to this match. Enjoying this quality of darts and the pace of it. It's exciting, and I guarantee you, the young man, Daryl Gurney, has not given up in this.
First leg, it's Adrian to throw first. Come on.
It's Adrian to start, though, and he does straight away.
120.
Yes, to be quite honest, John, the only thing that this young man has done wrong was miss those 2 darts at double top for 100. To go 2-1 up himself, and you know, that could have easily been, well, it is a massive turning point. And then when you get Lewis that looks in this sort of mood, and he's throwing nice and quick and nice and fluently, you know, he's going to be hard to beat now.
Well, that in against the throw here answered the in from Lewis.
58.
But there, just you need the consistency of scoring. You need the 2 trebles a turn, really, to defeat Lewis when he has the throw.
140.
Well, Lewis just under the 99 average, and the double in, you can normally put about 10 points, but as Gurney goes for his second maximum, just pushed the third dart a little bit. But now Lewis needs to, well, if he finds another one of those, well, it leaves that 100, which already seen it 3 times. Well, twice before, this will be the 3rd time. So now treble 19. Lewis is going to come back, and he's pretty good at this time. If he hits the 20, got to look at them tops.
Well, 2 double tops then.
61.
Told it into the 1. So a chance for Gurney on double 12. Has to exploit this opportunity, and does. Uses the other barrel.
Daryl Gurney. Second leg, he's doubled to reverse. Keep on.
14 dart leg for Daryl Gurney. Now, we say it so often, you've worked hard to break the throw, don't give your throw away too easy, and well, that's answered a good part of that question.
Well, what I liked in that the end of the last leg there from Gurney was when he had 157. He hit the 60. He missed the 57, which was surprising because he's hit that on switches so many times. But he didn't let that fluster him. And he got the treble 18, the third dart, to set up the double 12, which made it easy for him to capitalize on Adrian not finishing. And, you know, that's just not giving up on a turn because something goes bad. Just plugging away. And Gurney was rewarded.
You do see so often, you know, that third dart being thrown, you know, flippantly away, and it goes astray and it doesn't hit the number you're after, and then all of a sudden that's cost you an extra dart at the double. And if you come back to the board, you miss it, you think, well, I should have had 2 darts at the double instead of 1, and you know, it's just, you see it so often. Yeah,
and that's why I'm applauding that focus and the drive. We see some fantastic averages here. 98.75 from Lewis. 93.19 from Gurney. Let's double in, remember. Very good darts. Finish for 80, but we'll be back. We'll be back on double 16 to try and break back.
Well, this is the last game of the evening session. Can we see someone, first time this evening, have over 100 average? He's starting to ruin that, but double 8 and he's missed it. So it just leaves the door open a little bit for Daryl Gurney, the 138. Now sometimes, John, if I get a real good treble 20, I stay on that treble 20. Now I'd stay there.
Seems like a good plan. Double 9. Part of the double 9. Steals the leg from Lewis. Even though it was his throw, Lewis put in such a good effort, but because he failed to hit that 32, Gurney takes the 138 out. Absolutely says, I'm going to win this set. He's up 2-0. Lewis, although he's played very, very well, that one missed turn at double could leave him dire jeopardy.
51.
Well, we said at the start of the match, Daryl Gurney will not be frightened of Adrian Lewis. And those the last 2 legs have absolutely proved it. A good performance from this young man. Has taken this set to Lewis. And both still really good averages, over the 96 for Lewis and over 90 for Daryl Gurney.
Well, we've seen some great finishing in this match as well, as short as it is. 160 out, 138 out, 106 out, and 100 out. And for the short duration of what we've played, that's pretty phenomenal.
95, Adrian Duval, 151.
And tops, well,
111.
Won't add to the list, but he's in good shape to at least get a leg in this set. We'll excuse Daryl if maybe he's thinking about having to throw to win the set in the next leg.
Adrian Duval, 40.
I think you may be right, and that's a perfect guide for Lewis. Oh, now chasing
20.
Missed that. So now Daryl Gurney, he goes up and hits at least a ton. Adi walks up, goes inside the 10s, chases up the 5s. Anything can happen.
Adrian Duval, 20.
Well, Daryl did have a bit of a sloppy third dart there. It's double 10 for 8, double 5.
He's shown the third leg.
Perfect weight, dead center.
Both like he started for the first. Game on.
Daryl needs the good start. That's the key here. He's in.
51.
But not spectacular. Adrian can punish that.
No, but he did exactly what he had to do, Gurney, and that was get in. He couldn't afford to miss those first 3 darts. And now Lewis is the one who's missed. So a massive chance here for Gurney to take control of this leg and to win the set.
44.
You could tell the adrenaline rush he had there. That first dart just bang into the 5. It was all force from the adrenaline, knowing he had this big opportunity. But he's let 80 off 60. The hook. And Now it's more of a straight leg of darts.
Brilliant darts from the young Irishman. He's got himself a nice lead. Back comes Lewis with another maximum, his second of the match. Puts him back in this leg, but Gurney still with the darts.
60.
Didn't need a visit without a treble, John. Had to find the treble with one of those 3 darts.
And what we see now, Adrian pressing to punish and failing to do so. 6 darts from here, and that's a good start. 149, 2 darts in your hand. You can get to 32 with a treble 20 and a treble 19 added. And he's done it.
77.
He'll get his chance for 32. And it was a chance for 32 with 3 clear darts that Adrian missed that's put him in all this trouble.
125.
And Daryl Gurney has been going in with the double 16 very consistently. Can he take it out? Now to the 8s just above. Oh, one more dart in his hand. One more dart, that's all he needs. Acknowledges the crowd. And now pressure on the double world champion. 1 set apiece. And Daryl Gurney now has the throw.
Yeah, saw Adrian looking at the scoreboard after that, like he was a little confused. I don't think he thought that was the end of the set. I don't think he realized he was about to lose a set. So he has to regroup mentally for sure. He's reeling a bit.
The important bit done. Now Lewis.
No score.
A little bit of shakiness coming into the Lewis game.
Oh, he's done that a few times in the match. A little tiny bit of relief, but he probably knows he's already too far back. Just solid tons from here for Gurney would be good.
45.
That's not enough from Lewis. So Gurney with the advantage. Just on 100 in front, plus these scores. 96. And he has been switching. He's been finding that treble 19 pretty good. And he's going to get 6 darts from that 186.
Yeah, probably 9.
134.
If he needed them. Maybe not. There you go. 186. There. He just wanted the 1 treble really to feel that. His 2 would make him feel really good, but I'm sure he's pretty happy to be on a shot where he might get 2 darts for double, Rod.
85.
Oh, that's a bad miss from Lewis. Needed the 140. Treble 18. He's going to have to go 18 ball. Lewis is on a checkout. Oh, it was double 7. The second dart was in the 54, the treble 18, and he finds the double 7. Really is taking the game to Adrian Lewis.
Well, but a great in shot from Lewis. Really needed that big score just to kind of balance the things.
51.
Momentum wise. What excellent darts to only score 60. That has to hurt.
What a time. Oh, and he tried to do a Lewis there.
Yeah, he tried to do it. A Lewis look away.
I'm not being funny, John. You don't do that sort of thing in this sort of situation. No, you keep your eye on that treble 20 and you need that 180.
Well, he's already got the upper hand as well. There's no need to try and give Adrian any more reason to win or to shoot well.
140.
That's all part of the fun of being young, I suppose, Rod.
Don't remember.
121.
He lurched at that one as well.
56.
But he's put the pressure on. 2 darts at double top for Lewis to level it up. Only needs the one. Only needs the one. And a little wink to the crowd, or was it a wink to us, John? It may have been.
146.
Great in shot. Sending the message to Lewis, you're not going to break me, you're not going to beat me.
120.
That's all Gurney has to do, is hold his throw.
The Irish crowd witnessing a brilliant game of darts, the last game here this evening.
45.
Yeah, what a great pace too, just very enjoyable match.
Well, the pace suits each other, doesn't it? You know, they haven't got to worry about, you know, standing back and thinking about other things while the other guy's taking his time. They're both pounding it.
Okay, does he go look away again? No, he saw that one in. Good job.
Yes, he didn't look away for that third dart, that was for sure. It's a good return though. So Gurney, maybe looking at the third dart at the bullseye. Needs to find that treble 20, needs to move across to open the bed up. He hasn't done it. But James Wade took 108 out in the very first game to nick it against Andy Smith. Can Lewis? He's going to get a dart at it.
Double 16.
76.
Oh, he knows he should have done better with that.
65.
Gurney likely to have 2 darts for double top. No, he's pulled it. So we might get 1 dart for tops.
25.
The adrenaline gets the best of him.
32.
Calm, composed Lewis now for double 16. That doesn't look composed. That's on the wire. It's double 4.
He's showing the third leg.
Well, that is relief.
Big relief from Lewis. Daryl Gurney has not done a lot wrong. He missed 2 darts at double top early part of the match, and another dart missed there. And how much difference could that have made? The game's not over yet, especially if Lewis doesn't get in, and there's a chance. The door is open for Daryl Gurney to get himself back in this match.
And all of our audience here, I'm sure, willing this dart in. Great adjustment.
51.
How we got behind that, it was amazing.
56.
Well, Gurney, if he can go out in 12 darts from here, that will be enough.
45.
Wow, he just slowed down a bit there. Excuse me, Rod. You see, the pace went like half the time he was aiming, he misses.
100.
Yes, and he can't afford visits without a treble. Now he needs a 140 or a 180. He's going to come down for those 19s. Oh, and he really has picked off the 19s well in this match, as Gurney really has come to his rescue.
Well, and that was a good answer to his poor turn before. He's putting himself in the position to break back and stay alive. It's 18s.
98.
It's a finish. He'll certainly see this place erupt if he takes it. Stay alive.
100.
6 darts from 170. He hits the 2 treble 20s. I don't think he'll be going for it. Surely he won't go for the bullseye.
I think he would have. He went for the look away 180. Come on.
105.
Well, he missed 65 in a previous leg. He missed the 25, so he only got 1 dart and double. Needs to find this 25, doesn't need to find a bullseye, and he's missed it again. Double 16 to stay in the match. Oh.
33. Adrian, you require 130.
How many times do you think Adrian's hit 130 out? I'm sure many. Needs the treble, though. Yes, for the bull, for the match.
105.
Life for Gurney.
You require 32.
Well, he's been using the double 16 to get in all night and been doing it very well. Can he stay in this match? First start, showing a lot of nerve, the young Irishman, and we are for the first time this evening going to a deciding leg. And it's Gurney that's going to throw first, and wouldn't he like to see this first start go in the double 16?
Well, he has always adjusted well when it's missed outside. Has trouble when the first start comes inside. You know, it's almost as if he would have been better off missing outside there, intentionally, just a little. Nerves showing. Youth and world champions alike suffering.
Yes, those darts, first two from Adi, were really high, and he couldn't find the range. You can see Daryl winding himself up.
It's almost as if hitting the in-shot double is going to win you the match. They're putting so much importance into this. Oh, that'll relax 80.
80.
Not punished overly, so still a chance, but Gurney got to find this double in. That's the seventh dart missed. 8.
You just can't believe it now.
32.
Can't believe it took him 9 darts to get in. Even though he got that dart, he knows it should be much better off.
123.
A little unfortunate that just rode the barrel. He was in the treble 20, going to hit it. Rode out to the treble 1. Fortunate though for Gurney, and he's making the most of it.
100.
Getting some points back.
$95.
Well, that's a great first start. Needs to find another one. One treble is not enough. Oh, that's brilliant darts. It's got him back in the leg. Lewis still with the darts.
Yeah, you know, he's okay now. That's really good shape. It's in his own hands, Lewis. He'll get a good chance now, because 68 is more than fair.
59. Adrian, you require 68.
Well, Lewis, for what has been a nail-biting match. Tops for Lewis. Oh, and it's a full dart. It's the biggest checkout on the board, and this will be the biggest checkout of this young man's career. To take a double world champion out of the World Grand Prix. There's one. There's two. Wants the ball.
145.
That doesn't get much more exciting than that. And Lewis, I don't know if he can breathe, but he's got to try and hit this double 10. He's got to hit this double 10. He has it. Gurney's coming back for a chance to take Lewis out. Must compose himself. I mean, the single could be as hard to hit as the double here, Rod.
I think you're exactly right. Lewis has put his darts away, and you're right, John. He's got to concentrate 100% on just hitting this big number. The big 9 is going to look quite small at the moment.
Yeah, you're almost better off going for a 3 or something. Well, that's good job. 2 darts now for the match. For a huge upset. Well, you need those darts now, Adrian. He will take his time here a little more. Take a breath. Make sure of this. He's dodged a real bullet so far. Very fortunate to have this chance.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
That's silly. He should just get on with it. You know, when you stop and ask the caller to calm the crowd down, they're going to get worse.
It's exciting.
Pressure shot. Pressure shot.
He's got it. He's got it. Double 10. Stays in. Gerald Gurney, though, what a brilliant performance from the young Irishman against 2-time world champ Adrian Lewis. Just entirely enthralling match. Beautiful finish. And I have to say, what a great way to end this first night at the World Grand Prix here in Dublin.